Hello everybody, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure Raphael from the 2003 cartoon series by Super 7. Now he's the third one in the series of videos I've been doing. I already did Leo and Mikey, so he's next up on the list. So without any further ado, roll that intro. So here he is in packaging. The overall look is pretty much your standard, just like the other turtles. So you have your age restriction here, Ultimates, Super 7. You got this nice window where you can see the figure, all his accessories. I do like this art on him. I think that looks pretty cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raphael. Come around to this side. Not a whole lot going on this side. Come around to the back here. Get this cool artwork. I do like that pose that he's in. A profile picture and his name, plus the Super 7 logo and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Nickelodeon. Come around to this side. Not a whole lot going on there. Okay. Look at the top here. You got your Turtles logo in the 2003 font. And underneath you got your legal and SKU. So with that being said, let's open him up and see what he's about. So here he is out of packaging. Now the first thing we're going to do with him is go through his points of articulation. So the head does move. Got his shoulder joint here with a swivel, an elbow joint, and you have a wrist joint. All right, get this arm up, maybe. All right, he doesn't have any body joints to him, but he does have a thigh joint with a swivel. He has a knee joint. These joints are a little tight on him, and he does have an ankle joint. So his joints feel a little tight, but other than that, he isn't that hard to move. I don't feel like I need any heat or anything on him. So now let's start looking at his details. So first off, you have the head sculpt. So he has kind of an angry look to him. Let's put his head up just a hair so you can see it a little bit better. All right. Back around to this way. All right. His body style is similar to Mikey's, to where he has a single belt or sash that goes around his hips, unlike Leonardo and Donnie, who has one that also goes across their chest as well. He has the elbow pads, the knee pads, and pretty much your standard turtle look. Come around to this side. Get a good look at him from the side. And then to the back. And to this side. And we'll bring the arm down so you can see the arm and its detail. And back around here. So there's not a whole lot of special detail to him. But he is based off of a cartoon, and cartoons usually have a simple look to him. So I feel he looks how he should for what this figure is meant to be. So now let's get a good look at his accessories. So first off, he comes with another head, an angrier head. He comes with his couple of hands. So he has two open hands. One. And two. He has two closed fists. One. And two. He comes with a communicating device. Alright. And of course, his iconic size. Now, I'm not too sure if I like how light in color his size are. They almost feel like they're translucent. I think I would have liked them to be just a hair darker. Give them more of a metal look to them. And here's the other one. Flip it around so you can see the handles. So now that we've done that, let's see how well all this works with them. So first off, obviously we're going to start with the size. All right. One. And two. Eventually, there we go. All right, so you can get the standard hold with them. They also feel a little short to me. Maybe it's just me, but they look a little small in his hands. All right. But now let's try one in the other way that people like to display size with a figure like this. All right, so let's see if we could get them into this kind of pose with them. All right. Turtles count it off. All right, there we go. Okay, so you can get them into that pose as well. So if you want him to hold the size, in between his fingers, he can. Took a little bit of work to get it in there, but it does work. No issues with that. Once again, looking at this in his hand, it still feels a little small to me. Definitely when you see him holding it this way, it definitely looks a little small. I think they should have made the side blades just a hair longer. But now let's see how well they fit in his belt. All right. We got this one here. That one there. So the sides do fit right in the front like they should. So I do like that. And of course he has his old communicator piece here. Alright, his fingers are a little stiff. But the communicator does fit in there with no issues. Alright. Let's swap heads. See how well this other head fits. There we go. That fits pretty well. No issues. Now we're going to try the hands. All right. Open. Oops. Open. So the two open hands work fine. No issues with them. And last but not least, the two closed fists. All right, 1 and 2. So the closed fists work just as well. So everything seems to work pretty well with this figure. All right, so let's get into my final thoughts with him. So for the most part, all his joints work very well. You do have a couple of stiff joints, like maybe in the shoulders, the knees, and what have you. So, that wasn't a major factor. You may want to add just a little bit of heat to soften them up, but for the most part, they work pretty well. All his weapons, hands, heads, accessories, all swap out pretty good. And I think he generally does capture the look from the 2003 cartoon. So would I recommend him? Absolutely. I think he's a great piece. I think he'll look great with all your other turtle collectibles and what have you. So with that being said, I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So until the next one, late.